Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's good?
What's good, my brothers?
What up, everybody?
Chilling.
Listen, this is the first
First of many.
the first show of Undefeated Podcast. Let me just give y'all a quick introduction. You already know it's your boy Matt Warner, aka 10 or More, coming to you live right here. Who else we got?
It's your boy David Harper. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's lovable teddy bear. You know, I'm here.
Shout out.
You know
You got Shelton. Okay, on my fault. I didn't mean to interrupt. Are you finished, Teddy Bear?
Yeah, I'm finished. Go ahead.
Cool. Shout out to Teddy. TB. Anyways, you got Shelton Thorpe here. Hey, better known as the pen don't stop. AKA slap you with Jesus in your face. Baby Kirk, not baby James. Let's start the show, baby boy. Undefeated.
Undefeated. I'm hyped right now. This is crazy.
I've never heard any of those. Anybody call you by those names?
Call me that. Call me that.
Baby Kirk, I've heard. Baby Kirk, I've heard.
I've heard baby
Pen
Kirk.
don't stop.
Pen don't stop. That's all right. I'll give you that one.
We keep going like the Energizer, just going and going.
We just keep going and going. I hear you on that one.
You might not get a song. You might get some scribble, but pen don't stop, baby.
Pen don't stop.
Right.
So basically, this show is called Undefeated. Just showing you that God has always been undefeated. This is just a platform for us to kind of just save space for us just to talk about every and anything, with no type of judgment. This is a judgment-free zone.
No
right?
Judgment zone.
We give you every
accountable.
We are not held accountable. I don't know about that.
We aren't held accountable, and I am here to say that it's going to be a lot of judgment from me. Moving on.
Okay. Well, this is just
keeping it real. You said I can keep it real, so
we can keep it real on this show. We do whatever we need to do to get the point across. All right, but this is where we kind of just mix it up a little bit and we put God in the forefront of it. So everything that we say is obviously due to His name. So, fellas, let's just talk. Let's just have that conversation. But first, before we do that, we like to start off our show with the jab of the day. We're going to start off every show with a little jab of the day. And this is just some inspirational start, some positivity that we can give you to go out through your day. So, Shell, how about you start us off with something?
I got y'all. So today's jab of the day, we calling it faith over fear. Can somebody say faith over fear?
Faith over fear.
I like that. So we'll be quick. Faith, obviously, the definition in Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Right, and I think a lot of us, when I was small, they always used to say, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, Jesus said that you can move mountains. And when they showed you the mustard seed, it's like I don't have that much faith. But it's actually true. We wake up and we really don't have faith that God is going to, take care of us. We wake up thinking that we've done everything on our own. So I went to sleep. I got a good 8 hours in. I'm supposed to wake up healthy, right? My car's supposed to start because I got the oil change. We don't have faith that God is working things out on our behalf. But when things start to crumble in our lives, then we start to give in to fear. Now, fear, my boy Paul Baldwin, he broke this down and he said fear, the definition for fear was having more faith in the devil than in God. Right?
Okay.
And so when we start to become so afraid of what's going to happen to my health with COVID, am I going to get sick? What's going to happen to this? And, my finances, where are they coming from? And we start to give into fear and put more faith in the enemy than we do Jesus Christ, who is undefeated. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw that shameless plug in there. I'm just here to say, whether your faith looks like this, you wake up, you talk to God and you leave it alone, right? Or your faith looks like you wake up and every 5 minutes you are on your knees praying. This is a no judgment zone. So however you want to have faith, just exercise it, implement it into your life, understanding that God is going to work it out. He will. And it may not seem like it's working out in your favor, but just remember he said he'll never give you more than you can bear. So that's it. Just have faith. Faith stronger than your fear. Go to your faith place and kick fear to the side. We're not putting faith in the devil. We already know what he's going to do, and we already know that he's going to lose. So therefore, put faith in Jesus Christ. That's your jab for the day. Hopefully the Holy Spirit, knocks some sense into somebody. That's your jab for the day.
That's good,
Undefeated.
man. That's a good word right there.
Praise
that was a good word.
That was a good one. That was.
Go to your faith place. I like that.
Yeah, go to your faith place.
Go to your faith place.
Sounds like a song, fellas.
Uh-oh.
It does.
Pen don't stop.
Pen don't stop. You don't got to write it right now.
Okay. All right,
make a mental note.
Hey man, listen. I like that. I like that jab of the day. Faith, man. Have faith as small as a mustard seed. Sometimes, like you said, we've heard that all of our lives, but just to have a little bit of faith, you can move mountains, man. So let's encourage us, each other. Keep hope. Keep hope alive, man. Keep that strong faith, man. Even if it's as small as a mustard seed, man. So right now, what we gonna do? We just gonna get into some music real quick. We got our boy Marcus Aaron Pass, all right, from Brooklyn, New York. This dude is talented. He is Mr. Holy Smoke himself. So we just gonna play a little bit of his music. Holy Smoke. Check this out real quick.
You remember when I was broke, huh? Looking for a coupon to cop a futon. Now we so fly, we can flow, huh? Rolling down the window, act for Grey Poupon. Man, who else could get it jumping like a rope, huh? When I first started, they ain't know what I was on. Yo, you probably thought this all was a joke, huh? Now when they see me, they say, Mr. Holy Smoke, huh? These is God bars, these is pearly gates. I'ma hear well done like I order steaks. This is good money, mixed with good faith. I'm like TD Bank, mixed with TD Jakes. I know you tired of lames, I know you tired of fakes. But you're in good hands now, this is all state. So get them speakers loud, like you bought an eighth. And get ready for these bars like you caught a case. Bad boy turn good, man, I gotta shine. I'm a 3 Hebrew boy singing Shaka Khan. Cause I made it through the fire, turned pure gold. I've been cooking so much, I needed 2 stoves. They say, Marcus, calm down, boy, you're too bold. But I just dance on them, man, I got the Holy Ghost. I was sleeping in my cold crib, too cold. Now I'm getting blessed bread, holy toast. You remember when I was broke, huh? Looking for a coupon to cop a futon. Now we so fly, we can flow, huh? Rolling down the window, act for Grey Poupon. Man, who else could get it jumping like a rope, huh? When I first started, they ain't know what I was on. Yo, you probably thought this all was a joke, huh? Now when they see me, they say, Mr. Holy Smoke, huh? These is free throws, this too easy, man. Just stay in your lane, take it easy, man. We invented this, just believe me, man. Seen it with the smoke, you can't see me, man. This original, you can't beat me, man. Ask me who am I, like I'm Beanie Man. I'ma teach the world, boy, I'm Mr. Feeny, man. While I'm dancing with my father like I'm Luther Van. Marky Mill in the race, take first place. And when I make it to the top, I want to go place. Cause I'ma bring it back home like a good day. I got it covered, we here like a toupee. They say, Marcus, calm down, man, you're too bold. But I dance on them, man, I got the Holy Ghost. I was sleeping in my cold crib, too cold. Now I got that blessed bread, I'm in Holy Toast. You remember when I was broke, huh? Looking for a coupon to cop a futon. Now we so fly, we can flow, huh? Rolling down the window, act for Grey Poupon. Man, who else could get it jumping like a rope, huh? When I first started, they ain't know what I was on. Yo, you probably thought this all was a joke, huh? Now when they see me, they say, Mr. Holy Smoke, huh?
Yo, your boy, Mr. Holy Smoke himself, Mr. Aaron.
That was fire.
Aaron Pass, Marcus Aaron Pass. Yo, y'all check out his music. He is on all social media platforms. He's on Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you want to, wherever you want to look at him, check him out. Mr. Holy Smoke himself. His IG is right there on the bottom too. What you got to say about him, man?
Make sure to get his music, man, like that, and follow him on social media, because that dude, he's a real MC for real, man.
Yeah, yo, Marcus is actually, he's a brother to us, really. And it's funny that we've been in ministry together for many, many years, right? And so we knew him when he had the group with the singers. We knew him when he had the guitar in his hand, and he was kind of like a praise and worship leader. And now he's fallen into a zone where it's like this is where he was supposed to be, being an MC, a real one. And he's killing it right now. And I ain't trying to drop no secrets out there, but he's featuring on a certain group's project coming up soon. That's all we gonna say.
Snap! You just dropped the.
That is.
I had to drop the bomb.
You just dropped the bomb right there. You just dropped the bomb.
I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag.
You just dropped the bomb, bro.
I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. We all know who we talking about. We all know who we talking about.
Who we talking about?
Richard Smallwood and Vision, man. We all know who we talking about. Everybody's waiting for it. I
feel you.
Total praise and Mr. Holy Smoke come together. Holy smoky total praise.
Yo. But that was our boy, Mr. Marcus Aaron Pass, Mr. Holy Smoke himself. You know what? Right now, so we're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to talk about some sports. We're going to get into some sports talk right now. So, Dave, do your thing, man. What you got for us right now?
Right now, so this is sports that happened over the weekend of January 31st. Sorry. So we had some games that happened. Some basketball was played. We had the Portland Trail Blazers taking the L to the Bulls, 130 to 116. The Lakers lost to the Hawks. It's not a surprise. They've been doing a lot of that this year. 129-121. Cavaliers took an L to the Pistons, 115-105. And the Bucks took another loss to the Nuggets, 100-136. Ooh, jeez. The bad loss. On top of that, we had some playoff football that was played. The Rams beat the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship game to advance to the Super Bowl to meet the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals, who beat the Kansas City Chiefs 27-24. So there's a lot of sports that went on this week. A lot of crazy things that I didn't think was going to happen. Heck, we could start talking about, well, I'm gonna start on the Lakers first because I feel like we need to get the bad vibes out first. But the state of the Lakers, man.
Listen, we are all, and just to let y'all know, we are all Laker fans right now. All right, so it's not like it just happened. This is a Laker franchise team right here. All right. Well, I don't know about.
Well, you got to break down the origin. See.
Yeah. Let's
myself are Laker fans because we were diehard Kobe fans.
Diehard Kobe fans.
So
I'm a Laker fan now,
right? And Dave is a Laker fan because he's a diehard LeBron fan. LeBron came to the Lakers.
Yeah.
The Lord put us all together so that we can be
undefeated. But you see how the Lord works, though. See how everything works together
ways
for the good. For the good.
Don't remember if you love the Lord, though.
That's if you love the Lord. Now let's talk about these Lakers. Now.
I don't think the Lakers love the Lord right now.
Please explain. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't think the Lakers are winning, to be honest with you, man. I don't know what's going on with them.
Listen, Vogel got to go. Let's just break it down. Vogel got to go. All right. Russ, I don't know, man. He's in his mid-career. He's having hot flashes. Like, maybe that's the wrong term to use. He's just, I don't know. 1 minute he's himself, and the next minute he's not. He's hot. He's cold. You know what I mean? People are not stepping up, and you got 38-year-old Bron out there playing some of his best basketball. I'm really frustrated.
Some of his best basketball right now.
It's frustrating. Man. It's frustrating to see that this dude is out here. He's 37 years old, and he's still giving these young cats. And these young cats out here putting in work. Like, it's not back in the day when, you know what I'm saying, like the rookies used to come in, and it took them, a couple of years to start seeing, like, there's some rookies out here. There's some year two, youngsters out here that are killing. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron is out here. Exactly.
Used to be standouts. And now it's like, Rookie year, killing.
Exactly.
All right, so what's the main issue? What do the Lakers need to actually come back into the conversation after All-Star weekend?
Not suck. That's what they do.
I mean, here's my thing, man. I've heard Vogel. I'm gonna try to be quick. I've heard Vogel say, as each team comes, then we're gonna sit back and we're gonna prepare for them. And my thing is, you got Dwight Howard, you got what's his name?
DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan. Like, start your team, right? And be consistent with it. Like, if you're a baller, and you go out to play with four other dudes that you play with for 5 years, I know who's cutting. I know who's going to rebound. Everybody's roles are if every game you're switching it up to appease the other team, the other team is going to abuse you every time. Use your big men and let let everybody do what they're supposed to do. But if you want to run small ball to keep up with these guys, that doesn't make sense. And you're going to take L.
Yeah, my thing is this. Even if you use the small ball to, as your method, perfect your small ball instead of, like you say, I'm gonna use this small ball team against the Pistons, and then I'm gonna use the big people against the Rockets and stuff like that. Stop switching it up, because now everybody's not even comfortable in their space. Everybody's just always fluctuating.
That's the thing. Like, there's too many adjustments, and it's not even the right adjustments in the right place. Like, if you're gonna do something, stick with the plan. Like, don't keep changing it up every night, because every lineup they have, it seems like, okay, now this lineup has to figure out how to play with each other, or this lineup has to figure out how to work around everybody's game in crunch time or in certain situations. It's like when they find something that works, or they find a group or a pair that works, they're like, cool, that worked. Next game, let's do something completely different.
Yeah,
completely
and
different.
Why?
And mess up the chemistry.
That makes no sense. I don't know.
My thing is, why does anybody talk the truth right now? Listen, small ball is great. I get it. Small ball is great. Mm-hmm. But how do we win our championship? By playing big, right? At the end of the day, listen, small ball works, but big guys are going to put their weight. They're going to continually weigh down. It's like the fight between Fury and Wilder. Wilder knocked him out a few good times. You're going to get a couple point guards that blow by. But third quarter, fourth quarter, what happened? Fury started weighing down on him, until he got the knockout. Big, play big, and it will work out. Like, you're not going to get beat the way you think you are, but he wants to adjust, and he's going to adjust himself to coach for another team real soon.
He's going to adjust himself to the inside the NBA crew. That's what he's going to adjust himself to.
I don't think he may make it to that point. I don't know. Let's talk about some NFL real quick. We got the playoffs coming up. We got the playoffs that's happening now. We got the Super Bowl coming on. All right, come on. I just gave y'all a little interesting music, so come bring on some NFL talk. What we talking?
Well, right now, I have no dog in the fight. Everybody I wanted to win or prosper has lost. Okay, the Cowboys, the Chiefs.
Golly.
Like, the only person I have left to root for is Odell Beckham Jr. That's it now. Like, I have nobody else to root for but Odell Beckham Jr.
And let's hope he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl.
That's one thing I'll say I'm happy about. Odell, at least he made it to the Super Bowl. At least he made it to the Super Bowl. I give him that.
Take his gear off and run off the field shirtless middle of the game.
Man, well. Whew.
I mean, AB. Listen, man, I kind of feel like everybody needs to have an AB moment. You know what I'm saying? I always get cracked on for. I always get we get a phone call.
Who's calling?
AB.
I said,
listen, he called and then
I always get cracked on. Oh
my God! Oh my God!
Yo.
I always get cracked on by y'all for the one time I got frustrated when he told us we had like 30 minutes to sing.
Hey,
and
man.
12 minutes in, my man came and tried to snatch the mic and told us to get off the stage.
He didn't
I got
try
mad.
to snatch the mic.
I gently.
He
I
took
quietly.
them.
Oh my God!
Listen, you got upset, Sho. You got upset.
Quietly excused myself from the situation.
No, you didn't quietly.
I quietly said, "Let me walk down the aisle and just excuse myself."
You know,
these dudes said I threw my hands up and I was wailing.
You threw your hands up, man. You flopped. You said, "Hey, get over me, man. Flap." You flopped.
I made my jacket flap. These guys like to exaggerate everything. But anyways, what I'm saying is, everybody in their life needs a walkout, and I can't blame AB. He picked the worst time ever in the history of walkouts to do it. But hey man, rumble, young man, rumble. I don't know what to tell him. And the funny thing is, it's scary that he may have a job next year.
Oh yeah, that's definite. That's definitely
scary.
Somebody's gonna pick him up.
Somebody's gonna pick him up, and whoever picks him up, they're probably gonna get the best out of him. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I mean,
after this whole thing,
he calls the camera
slided.
He calls the camera, hey, I want you to hear something. And he pulls down his pants and just farts in the mic.
What?
It's possible. It's AB, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't know he was gonna walk off the field like that. We didn't know.
They thought it was a fan.
They did.
Great.
I thought it was a fan too. I was watching the game because my Jets were playing. Fun fact: I am a Jets fan. I know it's okay. I'm fine. I've made peace with it. We suck.
Damn.
But
just give them your Cash App, man. Everybody send David $1, man. Come on.
Yeah.
He needs some milk.
He needs some serious milk.
Yeah, listen,
it's fine, man.
It's not my fault. It's my dad's fault. He brought me up that way. He brought me up a Jets fan. Could have picked anybody else.
Could have picked
49ers,
anybody else.
The Giants, anybody else.
Well, I know, man. Listen, Dave, it's fine, man.
It's okay, but I mean, I am excited about the playoffs. At least two teams that have not been to the Super Bowl in a while. Well, at least one of them, Cincinnati Bengals, have not been there. I think since 1940 something.
Yeah,
I got a fact check.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. You know what I'm saying? But as I said, I got to root for Odell. I mean, in other sports news, someone has finally decided to retire.
I wanted to bring this up because this is David's favorite player, Tom Brady. He's been in the NFL for 22 seasons, and
just to be clear, is he retired? He's thinking about it.
Well,
that's
they said that his camp. They said his camp said that he's retiring at the end of the season, but who knows? I don't know.
Listen, he's gonna retire. He's just waiting for that. He has $15 million that he's supposed to get from the Bucks.
Okay,
in February.
Listen,
I tell you this: if Tom Brady sees this podcast, he's coming back for you next year.
He's coming back for David.
He can come back.
Fun fact for you, David. He's been to the Super Bowl 10 times. That's every other year, man.
It is.
Jesus.
That's every other year, and he has 7 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, I know. I know the
He's
number.
a Christian. He's got to be a Christian.
He has to be a follower of Jesus. He has to.
The follower of Christ.
He is a follower of Christ.
It's the number of perfection.
That man is undefeated. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah. This brings me to something that I always want to say. Shout out to Dave, because 2 years ago, Dave was still a diehard I hate Tom Brady stalker. So he knew all his stats, he knew all his losses, right? And remember, we were on the phone when he won the Super Bowl, and Dave's like, cheater, I don't care, he's a cheater, right? But I was trying to tell him, like, hey, I'm not even a Brady fan, I'm a Cowboy fan, and I don't think I'm rooting for them next year, but whatever. That's neither here nor there.
That's a whole other topic right there.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, Dave came around to understand, the older you get in this, you gotta respect greatness.
Yes,
like, not to switch topics, but it's annoying that when people you want to drag LeBron through the mud. I hate him. He's whacking. The dude is a winner. You gotta respect greatness. You gotta respect Jordan, Kobe. Like if you did it, you gotta respect greatness. Except for Kevin Durant. But that's all I have to say.
I want to clarify.
No, snakes live in the Garden of Eden.
They do.
That's true.
But I want to clarify Shelton's comments. I do respect Tom Brady's career. Okay, I respect it. Okay. Say so.
See, Matt, that's how I know this man has changed. He's come around because normally
he would have argued you down.
Tom Brady,
he would have argued you down. Yeah,
I'll see Tom Brady.
Well, part of it is because he left.
But
part of it is because he left my team's division, man. You know what it is every year for the same person to be beating your team every year and going winning Super Bowls every other year.
Yeah,
like
you got a little break.
But I do agree with Shaw. Like at a certain point, like I can't, like I have my opinion about Tom Brady, and how he got to, where he got to. I still feel like that, but at the end of the day, like it is what it is. He has the hardware. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta respect that.
You gotta respect it. Like I'm not a champion of Tom Brady, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, that Peyton Manning is careers, better than Tom Brady. I can't say that. I can't say it. This dude left one team that he won championships, or he was considered the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Left the Patriots, went to another team, and did the same thing. Make them champions
in the same first year.
Yep.
In the first year. Now, like, if you can't give like props to that, like I don't know.
That's GOAT status, man. That's GOAT status.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, so I agree with Show where there's some people out there, who are gonna be, we know a few of them, what I'm saying, who just can't give certain athletes, certain people their props. They can't give them their respect. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Whatever makes you sleep well at night.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, let's get off this topic and let's give a little segue to our sponsors. I think we have some sponsors that run this shows. So Dave, why don't you just give us a little shout out to our sponsors?
Thank you, Matthew. Today's sponsor, the sponsor of the Undefeated Show, is brought to you by bottled water. Have you ever thought to yourself, wow, it's amazing how you can drink water out of a bottle? Yeah, it is. Bottled water. They put it in there for us to drink, and we buy it. They found a way to monetize it. Yeah. Something that we can get out of the tap. But it's okay. Bottled water.
Bottled water.
Everywhere. It falls out of the sky. Back to you, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you. Yeah.
Bottled water. That was a great sponsor, man. Bottled water, man. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs it.
Everybody needs it. A lot of people don't understand, it's free unless it's in a bottle. Well, I guess somebody can argue that though. Still got to pay for water.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I don't know if it's clean. You can get free, unfiltered, poisonous water for free, sure.
Yeah.
It falls out of the sky. Would you not drink? Would you not put a cup outside in the rain and let it fill up and drink that? You wouldn't drink that? You wouldn't drink rainwater?
I don't.
Not
I
was living in
not in the United States. I would probably do that. Like,
do you drink Mexican water?
Whoa.
Asian water?
Whoa.
Listen.
No, I'm just no.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, because we have a lot of pollution here.
You just went to a racial place really fast.
Wow, racial! I just went somewhere else.
This is a This is a judgment-free zone. First of all,
would you drink black water?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Did he just put you in that
Let me change my
category?
phrase. Would you drink? See, you got me thinking about it now, man. I can't even say would you drink Hispanic water because now I'm a racist. Like, I'm just saying somewhere else, bro. It's another country. Jesus.
No, listen. I get it because I don't drink water. You ever drink New Jersey water? It's nasty.
Well,
Disgusting.
I don't know
Shout out to our New Jersey sponsors. There's no judgment on.
There's no judgment.
There's
no judgment.
Just not
your water.
I don't know about other people. Like, listen, let's just be honest. Maybe you love the water where you're from, but to me,
New York water. New York water is the best.
Any other place water you cannot. I could drink from my tap water right now. Cold is lovely.
I cannot do that where I am.
Places. See, Matthew, what you need is yourself a Brita water bottle. That's what you need.
Yeah, I have to filter the water here because the water here is disgusting and it's hard. And I didn't even know water can be hard.
Where you at?
In Kentucky.
Kentucky. See?
Specifically, where in Kentucky?
Whoa. Like
Mobile, Kentucky.
I can't give you away my location like that. I'm in Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington, Kentucky.
And
Lexington.
Not like people think I don't ride a horse every day or anything like that.
Lexington, Kentucky. That's where Matthew lives right now.
Listen, man. But I get around how I need to get around. But listen, the water here is what they would call hard. And I didn't even know like water could be hard. But what it damages your skin, like if it comes straight out the the faucet. So you have to get like a actual filter.
Wait a minute.
Yo,
dude. Listen, I didn't even know.
You said
if you bathe in unfiltered water.
Nah, B. My water is filtered. I had to get a filtration system.
So if your filtration system breaks down and you happen to step in that shower, it's equivalent to bathing in like acid or something?
Somewhat.
Y'all got acid water? That's
dude.
Disgusting.
But the crazy thing is that Kentuckians are used to it already, so they don't have any type of
Well, of course, the Kentuckians are used to the acid water. They live there.
But people that move from another state to Kentucky, they feel it the worst. Like I felt it like when I first experienced it, I was like, oh, nah, I'm not doing this. So we had a filtration system.
Yeah. How long
Yo, Matt got in the shower. The water set. My back.
My back.
Baby girl, why is this water so hard?
Why does it feel like acid?
Listen, it is what it is. I'm just saying.
Hail and acid.
I'm just saying. That's exactly how it was, though.
That's
is
crazy.
Is that skin on the bathroom floor? Oh my goodness. That's my skin.
But yeah, that's exactly how it is. But other than that, that was enough.
Other than the acid water, it's pretty okay out here.
It's pretty okay. But that's enough about our sponsor.
I'll just say this. So Kentucky has free chemical peels, is what you're saying.
Yeah, man. If you need a chemical peel, that's our other sponsor for the next show, Chemical Peels. If you need a free chemical peels, take a trip down to Kentucky. I'll tell you that straight up.
Where the water is hard.
All right. Let's
moving on.
Yo, let's move on to our next thing, man. We about to get into We about to move into our topic of the actual discussion, what we really came here to talk about, and that is respect. All right. What are we talking about? Respect and how it looks for the man. All right. How does respect look for the average man, husband, any type of man that you are, boyfriend, husband, just a regular single dude? How does respect look like in your point of view? So let's start off. Shell, just give us what you think about that topic.
So, yeah, the topic basically, as Matt said, respect. How does that look? What does that sound like? What does it feel to a man to be respected? Sometimes it gets blurred. Sometimes our women feel as though they're showing love when we want respect. and sometimes it's not the same thing. You know how they say like women need love and men need respect. And I guess we just bringing it up to just give our opinions about it. This is sort of like a part one to we'll have a part two where we talk about bringing the female perspective, but we're just throwing the conversation out there. What does that look like? So I did a little bit of research about what's this thing about respect that goes a long way with guys. I think that yes, you have your love languages, but there's something about respect to where whether it may be through submission, and that doesn't have to be like a slavery topic or something like that, whether it may be through letting your man take lead, or showing gratitude when he does something right, or kind of giving him a break when he doesn't do things right. I think there's all different types of respect. A recent study was done. Like Harvard has these studies and stuff like that. So they chose out of 400 males. So they asked the males a question: if you were forced to choose one of the following, which would you prefer to endure? To be left alone and unloved in a world, or to feel inadequate and disrespected by everyone? Can y'all guess the percentage and what was the answer? Like, what did they choose and what was the percentage?
What were the choices again?
So 400 males, and you've got the choices are to be left alone and unloved in the world, or to feel inadequate and disrespected by everyone.
Oh, the first one. Definite.
And what's your percentage? What do you think out of 400 males?
100%.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
100%.
I don't know. I'd say like a cool 75%.
Okay. All right. So 175. Dave is 1 point off, 74%. So coming up to the Price is Right, Dave. We got a card that you can win.
Oh, you got a prize for me. What is it?
You went old school just now.
Hey, that's the Price is Right, no?
Yep.
It may not be. I don't even know. But 74% said they would choose to be left alone and unloved, right? Now, let's be realistic. Yes, everyone needs love. Mm-hmm. But I think for a man to know that your significant other has your girlfriend or wife, they respect you, it makes you even want to love them more and return that respect and provide and protect. It brings out like the man in you. Mm-hmm. And that's why when a man is disrespected, and when he's, like I said, when you feel inadequate, disrespected, it's like it brings out the worst in you sometimes. And sometimes like a man is lashing out and he's acting like a jerk and he's not doing what he's supposed to do, but it's coming from a place of feeling disrespected. And it's not necessarily love. Sometimes, I don't know. It's hard to explain. And I could just come from my point of view. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the hug or a gift or, any type of affection may not work for me as much as you. Okay, for instance, we're going somewhere. And let's get this out the way. Females are naturally smarter. Cool. We all agree? That's a given. But we're going somewhere and I make a left and you know that I'm supposed to make a right. Right? But I made the left. Mm-hmm. Now we're talking and this and that. Now you can easily say, as my wife can easily be like, why didn't you make that left? Now we gotta wait 5 more minutes. That was a dumb decision. Or you could just lightly let it go and change the subject and talk and enjoy the ride with your husband. Right? You've been, and when we get there, you don't have to bring it up at all. And even though I know, man, I messed up. I should have went. Guys know when we mess up. Mm-hmm. But the mere fact that you didn't bring it up and you let me feel like, hey, I'm with you. I'm going where you're going. Makes me feel like, wow, she really respected me enough to not hurt my feelings or to get at me for a mistake that I made. That's just coming from Shelton.
So is it the factor of, not making you the respect part kind of breaking it down, not making you feel less than.
Right.
Yeah. Because in that situation, if you're supposed to turn left or any other situation, if obviously we know that, the women, they know you're supposed to turn right, but you turn left, and they could easily just come down on you and just say like, yo, what? They could turn everything on you. Oh, you stupid. You this. Why you do this? Why you do this? Instead of just like ganging up on you in that fact. They could just let it go and just acknowledge the fact that you made a mistake. Even if they bring it up, I don't even see an issue of them bringing it up, but it's how they bring it up. Versus, if I said, if she says, "Oh, you're supposed to make that left," versus, why didn't you turn that way? Exactly.
Yeah.
Those two tones are different.
And I think that's the point. That's a good point, man. Like I feel like that's what it is there. It's like it's not that she's bringing it up, but how she's bringing it up, because like it's very easy for a guy to, feel like, damn, like you didn't have to throw me up. Like I know, like everybody know I made the wrong turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you didn't have to like pile on like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't like making people feel like I can't get us where we need to go. You know what I'm saying? It's that feeling of like, okay, well, I'm not good enough to remember to make the turn, but like that's the part where it comes in. It's like if she brings it up in a different tone, she brings it up differently. You could be like, okay, it's all about just being respectful. I feel
right. Understand, and ladies, this is coming from a place of love. Understand that you will get the best version of your man if you learn how to respect him, and you'll get the best version. You get the best type of love, best type of protection, because once a man feels respected, he's not walking on eggshells anymore. He doesn't feel like, any move I make, I might crack, I might make a wrong decision, and that messes us up to where we got to second guess ourselves. And now you're feeling less than, you're hearing that you're dumb, you're making dumb decisions, and that's only going to make a man just give up and start making more dumb decisions on top of that. Now, I'm not blaming the female, but I'm just saying that, it takes two hands to clap. It takes two people to come together and make a situation work. So
good point, Shell. It does take. You ever try to clap with one hand?
Yeah.
You can't.
But not the same.
But like you said, man, it does. And respect for every man doesn't look the same. No. Respect for me doesn't look like what respect looks for David or Shell. It doesn't look the same. My respect may be, the time and place that you tell me something, versus Dave may be how you tell him. You just got to know how to work with your man, work with your husband, work with your boyfriend, work with your friend or anything like that. So I think along your relationship, with your man or whatever, you have to understand how he is in certain situations and know how to respect him in that situation. If I'm with my group of friends, all right, and I know every guy has had this situation happen to them. If you're with your group of friends and then your girl probably wants to go home or something like that, and you're kind of like, obviously we know that we're burning the midnight oil talking to our boys, and topic after topic, we just start getting into it and we're laughing and stuff like that. But your girl wants to go home. In that instance, what does she do? Does she come up to you in that situation and she says, excuse me, I want to go home. Let's go. Now you looking like the guy that's whipped in front of your friends, right? Versus,
which no guy wants that. No guy wants that.
And nobody wants that. Versus,
come on, you can talk to them later.
Versus her coming to you and giving you like that gentle tug, or even texting you on your phone like, yo, listen, I know you having fun with your friends, let's go. But on the flip side, guys have to dish out that respect to their wives or girlfriends or their female counterpartners or whatever, because some guys do take it overboard where they don't really care about how you feel.
All guys take it overboard, bro.
All guys say, yeah.
At some point in time, every dude's gonna step across that line.
We've all been there, and we've all done. Like, let's be real. Like, we've all had that moment that you just mentioned.
Yeah,
we've all had that moment of what I'm saying, it's time to go home. But what I'm saying, we chopping it up with the boys, we laughing, we joking. What I'm saying, it's 1:30, this, then, and then, like.
Yeah,
you guys talk to each other all the time. Like it's like, but I do think that
we've been there.
We've definitely been there.
Exactly, the three of us have been there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, in that exact
audience, real talk. We'll go through we'll go through the incident as it happens.
As
Right?
that, yeah.
Immediately as it happens, we have jokes for days that remind us of this incident. Goes into remember when, which goes into remember when. Now, remember when.
Yep.
And so
Which goes
that happens for
before
about
you know
an
it.
hour and change. And
Yeah.
then we end up getting in our cars and we're still laughing about the incident. And so we three-way each other like, yo, I still can't believe that happened. Like, yo, and we're driving home and we can't even feel the eyes that are like Superman beam just beaming through
No,
our heads coming
you
from
don't-
our wives or girlfriends or whatever.
Listen,
and
it's-
we're just
it's
there
that
laughing
feeling-
it up.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't-
You're absolutely
no,
right.
we've all
Can't
been
do
there. And
the Will Smith what is it? The head turn.
The head turn. Yep. That's exactly how
But,
we've
yo,
been.
we're there cracking
Nah,
up
listen,
and we
man.
don't feel it. That was taking
It's-
it overboard.
that-
So
exactly.
shout out and a huge respect apology to Dana Goddard at the time and probably after Thorpe. I'm sorry. These guys were not that important. I'm looking in the camera. I love you. That's why I'm here with you right now.
Jeez.
Shout out to our two kids. Amen.
Wow.
I give you respect
Maybe our
on that
next
one.
topic could be get yourself out the doghouse. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Shelton definitely threw us under the bus there, man.
Yeah, he did. He did. But
Definitely
I'm glad to say that we're all three happily married, and
happily married.
we
all three of us have 2 kids.
all three of us 2 kids as well.
You know,
Happily married.
Shelton's working on number 3. I heard.
When Jesus says no, nobody can say yes.
I'm done. No more for me, Dave. I don't know about you. You can go ahead and
no,
work
I'm
on your
finished.
third one.
No, I'm finished. I'm signing the doctor papers to get that. The snip.
Oh snap! Oh
Finish.
snap! Do your thing, brother. Hey, whatever you need to do to.
You know you can just drink apple cider vinegar, right? But that's for another day.
That doesn't work for everything, man. Wait, are you serious? Though?
It works for literally everything.
Golly,
Apple
that
cider
Wait, wait,
vinegar
wait, hold on.
is the
Hold on.
Caribbean tussin.
You're telling me
the
Everything.
Caribbean tussin.
Okay.
Golly, so you're telling me that you can drink apple cider vinegar and stop your next
you can sterilize yourself.
sterilize
You can
yourself.
I don't want to
Well,
get
what
into
is it?
It's
You gotta
fun
dip- you gotta
pouring a
dip-
cup
you
of
gotta
apple
dip
cider
it.
vinegar.
What do you got to do? Like dip 7 times? Like Naaman? Like what do you
Wow.
like?
It's a Jordan rhythm.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm almost. I'm just trying to figure out if I. It burns. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if I don't gotta go.
Oh
medical
snap!
procedure.
He said, "If I can avoid getting cut, I'll do that. I'll do that a few times.
do
I'm
that.
good."
I'll dip. I'll take the dip.
Oh snap, yo,
Yeah.
Listen,
that's
man.
crazy. But yo, that's what's up though. But at the end of the day, respect. The respect factor is just how your man takes respect, man. For me, respect can be time and place. Like I said, I whatever you got to say to me, is it the correct time to say it? Is it the correct tone? Whatever you can say to me probably should be said in private versus in front of, my family, group of friends or anything like that.
Yeah,
You just have to know how your significant other, your man is, man. So
you talking from experience.
I'm talking about
Work.
you got to
Like,
know
seriously.
exactly when to do it.
Yo, do the romantic pull away. You walk up in the crowd, you pretend to laugh at what the guy said. Y'all crazy, and then wrap your hand
then you-
around your man, and like, yo,
and then
just
you say what you
lean.
gotta say.
He'll know.
He'll know.
Yeah,
Now,
and
now,
trust me,
if he's on some, I'm talking. Break up with him immediately.
Immediately.
Not going to change. All right. But if he
Like-
walks with you and says, "Hey, what's up?" and you're like, "Listen, I know you having fun with your boys, but yo, we could plan a game night or something like that. Invite them over, but we really gotta go." Like, that's a real one. That's a real woman. Like,
And I got a
No,
question
right.
for you.
And-
speaking from
and
experience.
let me tell you, like the respect that a man will have for you, just having that presence of mind to do it like that, to not embarrass you in front of your friends, because they very well could do that. You know what I'm saying? To go about it like that, like that goes a long way, because then now he's gonna think back on that moment, you know what I'm saying, at some random time. Like it goes both ways. Like it's a back and forth of respect that like both parties, like when she does something like that, then I don't know, you might the next situation, you might be like, you know what, well, wifey didn't, what I'm saying, didn't wind up me on that night, you know what I'm saying? So, let me go take the trash out. I don't know.
Another thing is this. So you find a way to respect your man in public, you will also gain the respect of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
And now when you're respected by his friends and by him, when you're ready to go, now you're just giving your man a look. And the boys will be like, they're not gonna be on some, oh, you whipped, you did. Hey, listen, fellas, until next time,
they know the deal.
Because our boys, at the end of the day, we don't want to know that our boys getting chewed out on the ride home. Like
exactly.
That's corny, man. You gotta support. You gotta support your friends. So it's like I want to make sure that his lady wants to go, even if he doesn't want to go. I'll pull the fellas to the side, like yo, it's time, bro. I don't want to, I don't want any issues with y'all. Trust me. Like you get the respect of the friends too, even if you don't want it. It's a good thing for your relationship. Because what you don't want is for your guys' friends to not respect you.
Exactly. That's a huge thing, though.
Or to disrespect him because they see you disrespect him. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you respect your man, you train the people around him how to respect him too. And that building up of his, not necessarily his ego, but his respect level turns him into the man that you want, that God placed for you. Exactly. So sometimes it is not all on you, but you help in building up the man that you need. You can tear him down or you could build him up, but respect is the key.
I got a question for you, though. What would you advise the woman on the man that constantly is doing that same situation? Like, let's say, for instance, he's always talking with his friends. Like, yeah, she's pulled him away one day. The next weekend, he gets with his friends again. She's pulled him away that weekend. What do you say for the woman that constantly has to do this? Because I know women are probably watching this and they're like, but my man does this all the time and it becomes annoying. So because she's on the brink of annoyance, she just spazzes out because she's tired of it. What do you tell her to do in that instance?
I mean, at that point, you kind of deserve the spaz out, bro. Like, think about it. Like, you deserve the spaz out. Like, if she's out here trying to, trying to come halfway, trying to meet you halfway, and you kind of just, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, eventually, like, whatever you get is what you get. Like, you can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of got to lay in the bed of your own making.
True.
So all those times when she's being chill and she's like, hey babe, we get, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying, doing everything chill. You can't get mad when that time was like, oh my gosh, you can talk to them later. You already talked to them this morning, this afternoon, and now you talk, like, you know what I'm saying? So when that time comes, you kind of, it is what it is. Like you take what you get.
I agree with that.
I don't think there's any advice for that. Like,
go ahead, Shell.
So, no, I was waiting on y'all. So I know you said like advice to the ladies. So one thing I would say is avoid all spaz outs completely. Mm-hmm. All right, like you're just gonna weaken your man, weaken yourself, weaken your relationship, and some other chick is gonna be sitting there like, yo, I don't spaz, and he's gonna turn his attention elsewhere. If you're, I don't know, I'm just keeping it real, but maybe that's another topic. Avoid the spazzing out, the public spaz outs. Do that stuff privately if you have to, but avoid it in public. But I will say this:
don't spaz out of him in public. Spaz out of him in the car.
No,
in the car, have it out.
And I get that, because what you're doing essentially is you're telling the public that you have weaknesses, and those who are looking at your relationship, they can eventually infiltrate and say, "Oh, there's a weakness there." So. Yeah. Your man, probably got somebody out there looking, and he sees that.
He will see it. Mm-hmm. Yo, if you ever gotten chewed out in public, you will look and see who's like, dang, son. And as a man, you feel less than, and now you need a pick me up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the pick me ups actually the pick me ups look like the grass is greener type pick me ups on the other side. and they're really not. But I got disrespected, and I found somebody that respects me, and that's where the mess ups happen, right?
Yep.
I'm just keeping it real. We're not telling, but it is what it is. Like, you got to be real and be honest. But I feel like if you have tried to the cute pull away, if you tried to tap on the shoulder, if you tried to, fellas, let me borrow him for a second, and he moseys his way back, you are not. They are more important than you are to him.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. That's when you ask another female, yeah, can I get a ride home? And leave him, let him talk with his friends. If he doesn't miss you, if he doesn't miss your presence, boyfriend or wife or whatever the case is, there's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a problem maybe with his maturity. There's a problem with where
Nah,
he places
you hit it on,
in
you hit it
his
on the
life.
head. You hit it on the head right there. So there's a problem.
There's a
with
problem.
maturity.
So that I'm saying, don't
That's a
spaz
maturity
out and
problem.
don't spaz out and tell your problems. Just a quick, hey, listen, I can see you having fun here. I don't want to interrupt that. I'm gonna head home. Now you're steaming mad. You want to curse him out. You want to fight. Whatever the case is, suppress all of that. Even pray about it. But understand that a true man that's into you, he'll start to sense when you're uncomfortable before you even have to say anything. Like 9 times out of 10, we know you want to leave. It's just that we don't.
Yeah.
I knew you wanted to leave from the time we came outside.
No, 10 times out of 10 they want to leave. As soon as whatever it is done,
soon as
let's
it's
go.
over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And shameless plug, while we're at it, we're probably going to be in the doghouse after this. So I might as well go for gold.
Oh, man.
Make friends with your man's friends' counterparts. So you guys can have your own conversation while we're having our conversation.
Ooh, that is important because
That's easier said than done.
no,
It is. But
and I get what he's saying because for the most part, like in our situation, our counterparts have felt left out, like they don't have anybody to talk to versus us talking and they feel bored, they don't have anything to do. Make friends. Make friends.
See, we were professionals, in our heyday.
Yeah.
And I say that because, now we got kids and it's like, we want to go too. It's like, hey, what up, bro? Yeah, I got to go put this kid down. I'm out. Anyway,
Exactly.
Yep.
What we would do is start the
this
group
baby.
conversation, right? And then start up a topic to where they start going off, guy versus girl, and then slowly exclude ourselves to a corner while they're still talking about what they talking about. Now we get to talk about LeBron versus Kobe versus Jordan versus Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
No, not Paul Pierce.
Never.
That's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, listen, ladies, I just gotta say, man, respect your man. Yes, you are naturally gonna love him, but you gotta respect him. Even the Bible says, husbands love your wives submit. And so many times that word submit to females, even younger females, they hear
Take it out of context.
they hear slavery, they hear like control, and it's not that. Bible's just telling you respect your man, and you're gonna get the best version of him. Simple.
Mm-hmm. And I think all of that is going to happen. But if a conversation isn't had first, then that's where you guys, are lost in communication. Because if she's constantly coming to me and trying to pull me away from my friends, and it's an everyday thing. She needs to have, or we need to have a conversation. She and women bring it up. Hey, the last time I had to take you away from your friends and stuff like that, you got to realize I don't feel comfortable. I want to go, be honest with your man. All right. So if situation happens again, now you could fall back on, we've had this conversation and you're still not doing this. What am I supposed to do? So
I feel like generally it's not even a hard thing to discuss, because I feel like if a guy is honest, like we all honestly know that fellas, for the most part, when you get around your boys, like not to make us sound like animals or anything, but when you get around your boys, it's like when dogs get around other dogs. They get mad happy. You know what I'm saying? Like you get like it's especially you ain't seen them in a couple days, you ain't seen them in a while. It's like, yo.
Disclaimer: we are not dogs.
Yes,
This is just an example.
Not what I was saying. Men are not dogs. Okay, we're humans with
Men are people.
We're people
Men are people.
too. But yeah, like when guys get around each other, it's like sometimes we lose track of time in fellowshipping with your friends, and it's like you forget that hey, there's somebody else waiting on me to get home, and it's not our fault. It's not of any fault of our own. It's just something that happens when guys get together, and I feel like if you're honest with yourself as a man, and you have that conversation with your significant other, your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, you talk and you let them know, like, you know, that's just how it is. Like, it's not, I'm not trying to be mean or be spiteful or hold you up. It's just, you know, it's just sometimes fellas get together and we rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I will say this though. Throw this in, you know, just so that we're not just throwing stuff at the ladies. Fellas, understand that balance is key, right? So if you know last time you talked your behind off with your boys, then this time if your lady says, listen, I'm tired, I want to go, I want to do something with you, or whatever the case is, want to go to a movie, whatever, yo, wrap it up with your fellas and head home, man. Don't overdo it to the point where you're always talking it out. And the worst thing you could do is talk it out and do that, you know, the laugh it up, I'm happy, bravado, all that with the boys. And now I'm walking to my car, I'm tired, I done wasted all my energy on my homies. We get in the car, and then your significant other start asking you questions, and you're like, oh my God, I don't got time. Like, I'm falling asleep. Oh, so you could fall asleep on me, but you got all the energy for the homies.
Yeah.
And now you got yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
Balance is key.
Balance
I just
is
feel
key.
like you're tired. Hey, wrap it up so you got energy for your lady, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm sorry, fellas, but I have a special guest who wants to say hi.
Oh, shucks.
Say hi.
Oh, snap. We got Kyrie in the building.
Say hi, Shelton.
Hi, Uncle Shelton.
Say hi, Uncle Matt.
What's up, homie?
Hey, what's up, Kai?
Kai.
All right.
That's one of
Kai.
two kids.
That's one of two. Jeez.
Word.
Go put your stuff away, okay?
What Kai say? You say you want another little sister?
Oh,
Nah.
he said.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Never.
snap.
Never.
It's already out
He'll
there.
get a dog. He'll get a dog.
Oh, snap.
Like a little brother.
Yeah, like a puppy.
You know, listen, write us, you know, hit us up, tell us what you think about, you know, our respect comment. Like I said, this is part two will definitely involve the females. I'm sure it's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we
sure
definitely having a
lot of stuff
It's
that
gonna
some
be a
people
fun.
may not agree with all the way. So I'm looking forward to, you know, hearing what people have to say.
definitely.
But,
So what we want you guys to do is comment below. Let us know what you think about this conversation. Join in on the conversation. We definitely going to get the woman's view on it for the next one. So what does respect look like for women? We definitely need to see what respect, because, you know, we're a team. We're working together. We need to know what each person wants. We need to know what respect looks like.
We're not talking love yet, but we're talking respect. Our next topic could be what love looks like, and we can get into that, but we're talking respect. You know?
Like it's a chain.
One thing we didn't touch on, I know we're wrapping up, but I just have to say this. Please don't put your hands on your men when you're angry. Wife, girlfriend, please. That right there is the ultimate disrespect.
I think that
And
I'll
it's
take
a
it.
whole
I'll
other
take it one
topic
step.
in itself.
that is
take
a
it one
whole
step.
conversation in
Like,
itself, brother.
It is.
That right there is the most
Everybody
disrespectful thing you can do.
Everybody keep your hands
Other
to
than,
themselves,
step out.
especially in this climate. You know, equality.
Yeah, please.
That's
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that for another.
Let's save that. Let's save that for the next time.
Let's save that for the
Let's
next
save
time.
that for
Next
another-
time. Right now,
we might have some, judging on what we spoke about, we might have a few testimonies about getting hands laid on us. So pray for us,
exactly.
audience.
We might come back to this conversation with a few testimonies, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come back with an eye patch. Yeah. So the thing about it is, you gotta love your wife,
Love her.
even if you get disrespected. You love her.
With the neck brace on.
All right, fellas, I gotta go.
I was misunderstood when I said what I had to say.
I'm sorry.
You gotta listen to whatever your wife says at
You
all
gotta
times.
listen to God sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I
I gotta
apologize.
go
You
now.
know,
I can't talk to y'all now until summer. I'm on punishment.
I'm on
I
punishment.
sincerely apologize. I did not, I did not mean to spit in my hands when talking to you.
Oh shucks.
I'm sensitive.
Speaking of spit,
All
oh no.
right. This is what we gonna
Saved
do.
by the bell.
Saved by the bell. What we gonna
Saved
do?
by the bell.
We actually, Shell, let me talk to you real quick. So listen, we got actually a caller coming in.
Stop playing.
We got a caller, and look who's on the phone right now. You see that name?
Yo, am I reading correctly?
Yo,
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley is actually
Yo.
on the line with us right now.
First podcast, and we got Barkley, bro.
First podcast, and we got Barkley on the
Let's
phone.
go. Let's
So
go.
you know what we gonna do? Yo, Barkley. Anybody here? Barkley, where you at, man?
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is Sir Charles Barkley. I appreciate everybody.
Yo, this is
having
crazy.
me on the show. I
This is
appreciate
crazy.
it.
This is crazy. Yo, Charles Barkley. Yo, we are fans, man. We are fans.
One of the NFL greatest ever to do it.
What?
Charles, what's up, man?
Hold up now. I never played football. I play basketball. That's the sport I play. I play basketball. I used to play
see.
basketball.
Sure.
Charles
I said,
Barkley.
I said greatest to ever do it. I didn't mention the NFL.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
You
Can
good,
you
Charles?
can you hear us properly?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna start like that.
let's
Okay.
wait. Let's just get into it. What do you think about today's show, man? What you thought about the podcast, man?
Well, I listened in, and I gotta be honest with you. It was nice. I tell you what happened. I came online and I said, what's this podcast thing about? And I clicked on it accidentally, and then I heard what y'all were talking about. I said, respect. That's a good topic to talk about. You know who I wish had respect? I wish that old big knucklehead Shaq has some respect. He don't have no respect. He's just terrible. He don't have looking like a milk dud on the set with me and Kenny and I forget the other one name. What's his name?
Ernie?
Ernie?
Oh, Ernie. I'm sorry, Ernie. I forgot your
I
name.
thought you and Ernie were boys, man.
We are. We say hello in the mornings.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so you were talking about Shaq. Like, what's going on with you and Shaq? I thought you guys, had that on TV chemistry, man. You guys do pretty well with each other, man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, that's more me carrying everything because you know how Kobe had to carry Shaq. I kind of have to carry him on inside the NBA because
I feel you.
it's on TNT I have to do all the heavy lifting. It's just what it is. I mean, not to say that Shaq is terrible, but he's terrible, and it is what it is. But it's me and Kenny and that guy. What's his name again?
Ernie, man.
Ernie, yeah.
Charles, are you getting some memory loss there?
He's losing
No,
it.
I know. I just don't. We see each other on the show.
Hey, Charles, quick question. I was a fan of like you and Jordan being best friends. Any chance that y'all will ever make up like Magic and Isaiah?
No.
That's it.
I mean, when you asked me a question, I gave you a direct answer. No.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
my
pretty
dream
harsh,
right there.
man. But do you respect him at least? Because we were talking about respect. Do you at least respect him?
I mean, let me tell you something about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player I've ever seen in my life. Greatest basketball player I've ever seen in my life. But I hate his guts. I hate him so bad. I hate him. I just
Wow.
don't like him. He beat me so many times, and if it wasn't for him, I'd have a few championships, and then I could tell Shaq to shut up with all that nonsense about I don't know what winning feels like. You know what? I am Charles Barkley. Okay, I dated Madonna. That should mean something. Count
It
for
does.
something.
It matters, man. It matters. Listen, Charles. Listen, it was a pleasure listening to you, man. Yo, I wish you all the best. And I don't know what's really going on, but I'm praying for you,
Yeah,
man.
you need to take some ginkgo or something, brother, because your memory is going. All right?
It's going. And
My memory is just as good as everybody. Okay, my memory is just as good as anybody. Okay, and I just want to say that we added a new person on here. What's his name? Dramon Green. To the show. And
Okay.
me and him, we have the little Twitter beef. Because he said he's better than me or whatever, just because he won a couple championships or whatever. But that don't mean nothing to me. I don't care about that. Talk to me. Talk to me when you're in Space Jam. He wasn't in Space Jam, was he? No, he was not. I was in Space Jam.
Yes, you were, man.
yeah.
And a great job at that.
You
I
did a
did do
All
a
right,
great job.
all right, Charles.
All right, Charles. But
Charles.
listen, man, we gonna let you go, man. But you stay safe out there, brother.
I appreciate it, and this is an awesome show y'all have. They're doing a really good thing for the community.
Thank you, Charles. We appreciate that, man.
Appreciate
we'll have
you,
you back on. Maybe we'll have you and Shaq on, and y'all can work on your differences on Undefeated, where God is undefeated. You feel me, Chuck?
I guess so, if you say so.
Wow.
I mean, we can talk about it, but sure.
Okay. All right, we're gonna let you go. All right, man. Charles, thanks for stopping by. All right.
All right, y'all have a good day now.
All right, man.
All right.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah, he's got some
Sorry.
issues there. He needs some counseling with Shaq and Jordan.
That dude is
Jesus.
having
Hold on. Yeah, what happened? I had to go deal with the kid. What happened? What I missed?
Oh man.
Listen, we had
Yeah,
Charles
bro.
Barkley
Yo,
on the show, man.
Yeah, we just had Charles
What?
Barkley.
Charles called
Chuck
in, man.
Barkley on the show.
Chuck,
Sir Chuck.
Sir Chuck
Yeah.
called in, man.
Oh snap! That's what's up.
Sir Chuck called in, man.
It was an interesting conversation to say the least, brother.
To say the least, man.
But I think Chuck's losing his memory a little bit, and there's some things going on. But we pray for him on this show, and we invited him and Shaq and Jordan. They could do like a kind of three-way,
I don't know, whatever they want to do.
We sit down like who did the last sit down? Was it Kobe and Shaq or was it
Kobe and
somebody
Shaq.
else?
Kobe and Shaq, Magic and
Magic and Isaiah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sit
they
down,
need to do a little.
McDonald's.
We could do that.
you
We
know.
could bring
We're gonna bring them together because something's
Burger-
going on. I don't know.
Burger King and McDonald's will never.
Yeah, the
Remember.
King and the Mac sat down and tried to work out their differences because
They tried, but it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't.
Yeah,
That was a tough one.
yeah,
It was a rough conversation. But
that was a rough conversation.
I think we should add that to the undefeated. Like, yo, let people come and work out their differences right here, bro. Like iPhone users versus the people that are dumb and don't want to use iPhone.
Everybody
Yeah.
else. Everybody else.
Everybody else,
Hey,
no judgment.
no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone, Dave.
Like
Oh, sorry, Dave. You have Android, right?
Android.
yes, I do, Matthew. And
That's
I
cool.
proudly,
Do you want to go to heaven,
Dave,
or do you want to stay in Android space? Like, I don't know, man.
I don't
Just go all
understand,
the
man.
way. All the
Listen,
way to heaven.
Apple is biblical, B. I don't know what an Android is.
Mm,
Android,
Droid.
man. Droid.
made up
Droid is Hebrew
By-
for,
by people who believe in evolution.
yeah.
okay.
That's Hebrew for evolution.
Sure. Listen.
I'm just
Dare to
saying,
be
man.
a damn- okay. I have an Android because I'm different.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm different.
Yeah.
It's okay to
Cain-
be different. Everybody
Cain
want to
was
be the
different,
same.
too.
Everybody want. Oh,
Cain
I
was a
gotta
murderer.
be-
He was
Cain
different.
too.
He was different. He was a different type of
God
murderer.
told him to get. God told him get some apples and some oranges and some apples, and Cain said, "Nah, I'm gonna go kill something and give you meat."
I don't
And
think
God
that's how
said,
the
"No, that's
story
not what I
went.
wanted." And then Cain killed his brother. You are killing our community with these androids, David.
What? Yo, that story was so jacked up just now.
I don't know if that's how the story went.
I don't know.
Listen,
Hey,
man.
I-
You know how regular it is? Oh, I got an iPhone. Oh, I got an iPhone too. Oh, my iPhone is like your iPhone. Okay. Yeah, y'all don't even know the difference between your iPhones no more because they all look the same. Okay.
Nah, man.
I mean,
Well, not
You
you,
know-
Matthew. I mean, you had an iPhone 6 for about 7 years.
Listen, I've been an actual iPhone subscriber for my entire life. I love Apple. All right, so
and I have tried. You know,
subscriber.
I had
Meaning-
a Razor. All right, I had a Helio,
A lot of people
and
don't know what that
and like
is.
all the other things of this earth, nothing
Uh,
matches
a lot
up
of-
to Jesus
No,
and Apple.
What? Oh no! And people don't know what a Helio is, man.
They
Helio.
don't know.
Listen,
They
you
don't
don't
know
know
about
nothing
Helio.
about phones if you don't know what a Helio is.
Helio was low key adult phone.
Helio. First of all, you had the slide pad where you can slide
Slide joint.
up and slide sideways too.
You can slide it sideways, you can slide it up.
It was the best phone before Sidekick.
Word.
Nah, it came out after.
Shout out to Franz Jandy Bowen. I think he held on to his Helio maybe 4 years after he was supposed to let it go. And so
He held-
He did.
Still have
He
it.
did.
He held on to his Helio when iPhone had came out with the 3 and the 5 and stuff like that. He held on to it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jenny.
Legend has it. His Helio is still somewhere in his house
Godly.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
service.
But listen, man.
Listen,
Shout out to everybody that joined, everybody that came on, everybody that listened. Yo,
Word.
we love you, man. This is our first joint. This is awesome, amazing. Come on, Matt. What you got for us?
yo, listen, man. I just want to thank you guys for listening to Undefeated Podcast, man. This has been our first show, first of many, and we definitely enjoy being here. We definitely enjoy having some good old clean conversation. You know, everything that we've said. Obviously, we just wanted to bring glory to God, and that's all we got for you today, man. So, Dave, you got any last words before we end off?
Hey, listen, man. I don't know. I honestly, I don't have any. I don't
Man,
I'm
that's
sorry.
what's up, man. That's all I needed to know, son. So listen,
That's
you
what
are
happens
listening.
when the Android erases your memory. But go ahead.
Yo, you are listening to Undefeated Radio, where
that.
God was.
Is
And always will be undefeated.
Undefeated.